After suffering its third straight loss in College Park, Michigan State's football team returns to the friendly confines of Spartan Stadium for its toughest test to date against Ohio State. And one of the main things run game coordinator and offensive line coach Chris Kapilovic would like to see against the Buckeyes is the run game get into a bit of a rhythm. One player who could provide a major boost in this area is redshirt senior Elijah Collins. His hunger for reps at running back are a big reason why he's been getting so many opportunities. And as he shared with our Haley Schoengart, persistence pays off.
Collins finishes what he started.
Elijah Collins always knew Michigan State was special. A multi-sport athlete in high school, he had 17 Division I offers, yet joining the green and white was a no-brainer for the Detroit native. In 2019, the redshirt freshman quickly rose as the go-to guy. He ranked 4th in the Big Ten with 988 rushing yards, led the team in rushing touchdowns with 5, and ranked 3rd among all freshman running backs in carries.
There goes Collins, it's touchdown.
I mean, it was surreal. It was something that I wanted to always happen, but I didn't expect. And when it happened, I was ready for it. That happened, an opportunity. And so when that happened, it was just I'm in that moment, I'm living through it, I'm living it to the fullest, I'm giving it everything I got. And that's exactly what I did, and it paid off pretty well.
Collins was primed for a strong 2022, but the next 2 years wouldn't go exactly to plan. First, he dealt with a lengthy battle with COVID-19. Then in 2021, a lower leg injury would bench him late in the year, on top of a handful of transfers coming into the program.
During those 2 years, was there ever a moment where you were like, maybe I should have gone and played basketball, or maybe I should have picked another school? Did you ever have doubt in yourself or your decision to come to Michigan State?
No, it was no doubt. Doubt didn't settle in, it never creeped in. It was always people talking to me and trying to text me, trying to change my ideas and how I think, but I stuck to what I always knew and what got me here. That's basically working to the end, giving everything you got and not quitting. That's one thing that my dad always told me, don't be a quitter, finish always what you started. And that's kind of how I looked at it. I picked Michigan State, this is where I'm decided to go, this is where my home is, and those ideas of just transfer, because people were a lot of my friends actually transferred, some of my best friends, and it was hard to see them go, but at that same time I knew that this is where I needed to be, and this is where I wanted to be.
And you said sitting out helped you learn from the best. Your friend Kenneth Walker III.
What was it like to learn from him? A Heisman candidate. You can't get a better teacher than that.
That's what I'm saying. He came in, he did some really good things. He showed what a good running back should do and how they should be. And that really spoke volumes for me. He showed that you got to come with your hard hat every single day. And kind of like my father, you got to go to work, regardless of how you feel. You could be tired, but once that alarm goes off and it's time to get to work, you got to go. And it's Ken really lived that. He was committed each and every day, and he came to work every single day, either be in the weight room or outside or with his film, whatever. He brought it.
Now 2020, 2021 behind you. You're healthy, you're ready to go. What was your mindset heading into this 2022 season?
Just give it all you got. It's not too much time left on the clock, and it's time to really punch in. Regardless of what's going on or what's happening in my life, I know that right now it's a moment where I gotta stand on business, is what I like to say, and that's what I'm trying to do as much as possible. Just handle my business and keep on chopping.
With the Spartan season nearing the halfway point, it is no secret the offense has been a little stagnant. And after 2 years of hard work and patience, Collins is looking to be the drop that bursts open the floodgates.
That's one thing that I like to do myself. Every time I get the ball, obviously, you would want to score, and I kind of think about that sometimes, but I'm just trying to make the best play out there. So every time I get the ball, it's essentially that. Anybody can get out there and just get tackled. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for somebody that can make people miss and do everything. So when I get out there, all those things kind of they feel natural to me, making cuts and making people miss. So it's when I'm out there, I'm just, I want to find the end zone, but just having the ball in my hand and making the right decision is what I pride myself on.
In order to beat the Buckeyes, Collins and the rest of the Spartans offense is going to have to execute every play to perfection. And when we come back, you're going to hear from the man who's responsible for making sure the Spartans are ready to roll come 4 p.m.
As we go to